What's up, everybody? Matt from the Jam Gamecast coming to you tonight with a pickups video. Today I went to Too Many Games, which is the local convention, and I'm going to share what I picked up with everybody. So we'll get right into it. The first game I'll show off is a Vita game. Everybody knows that I love the Vita, and I got a game called Lost Dimension. Um, it's a RPG. It's a pretty cool game from what I understand. Along the way, you have party members and people are betraying you, and I think like at the end of certain stages or something, you have to decide like, well, you're a traitor and you kick them out of the team, and come at the end of the game, um, whoever's left that was a traitor but you didn't think was a traitor joins the final boss battle from what I understand. I got it for $20, which isn't a great price, but it's not a bad price either. So, Lost Dimension, first pickup. And a lot of these pickups are going to be JRPGs, and a lot of them are going to be PS2 games for whatever reason. I picked up a lot of PS2 games. The next one's actually a repro cart, and it's Dragon Quest 1 and 2 for the Super Nintendo, or came out for the Super Famicom. It was a remake that they did. It only came out in Japan, but it's come over here and people have done fan translations. So this is the reproduction cart. So you know, I'll give them a try. I want to get more into the Dragon Quest series, but I've only ever played the ninth game, which I really wasn't that impressed with. Next game is, and actually for this repro, I forgot to mention. I want to mention the prices. I got this for $40, which seems to be about an average price for a reproduction cart. And this one has two games on it technically, so I feel like that's a good price. Alright, and next game I got, it's a GameCube game. I got it for $12, and that's Evolution Worlds. Now, I have Evolution on the Dreamcast, the first game. There's two games on the Dreamcast, 1 and 2, and from what I understand, this is a combination of the two. I think they cut out some content, but I believe that this is a little bit of a easier version. There's not as many random encounters, I think, from what I've heard. If anybody knows more about that, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, Evolution Worlds. I'll probably play this version just because I'll play the GameCube games on my Wii, and I feel like my Wii's more dependable than my Dreamcast up there, so probably play it on here. Alright, and next we have is another GameCube game. Paid $9 for it, and that is Batman Vengeance. I'm a huge Batman fan, so anything with Batman I usually try to pick up. And it's only $9, and for a GameCube game, I don't think that's such a bad price. So, happy with that one. Alright, and next, I got this for $15. It's a PS3 game, and that's Tales of Exilia. I have never picked this game up yet, even though I have Mila back there, this little figure that the collector's edition came with. But I still haven't tried this game yet, but some people say it's one of the easier ones to dive into for newer fans. The only Tales of game I played was Tales of Hearts R on the Vita, and I didn't really like it. So I want to try some other games in the series, and this is supposed to be a pretty decent one. Alright, next I got this for $17, and it's a PS2 JRPG, and that's Suikoden 4. It's supposed to be, it depends on who you ask. I think a lot of people give this game flack, I think, but other people say that it's a decent game. I was just at a flea market last weekend, and they were selling this game for $20. The seller, whoever was there, was a reseller type of person. So I feel like $17 isn't a bad price, and it's complete. It has the manual and everything, so I'm happy with this one. Alright, and next I'm going to show three games, but I'll talk about each one individually. The reason why I want to show three games is that there's a booth at the convention that was doing a deal: buy 2 games under $50. Each game, the game couldn't be more than $50. Buy 2, get a third one free. So I got these next 3 games for it with that deal. So I got 2 of them. I bought 2 of them and got the third one for free. And the first one I'll go to is Metal Saga, which is another PS2 game, JRPG. Supposed to be a good game. It's complete with the manual. So yeah, I'm happy with this pickup. And I paid $30 for this one. This wouldn't be, I guess, this is not the one that would be considered free. The next one I'll talk about is Chaos Wars, which is another PS2 JRPG. This one is also complete with the manual. And this one was $25, so this wasn't the free one either. The next game will be the free one. And it's another PS2 JRPG, and that's Romancing Saga. And this one was $20. So since it was the least expensive, this was the one that was free or whatever. And this one's complete with the manual. And these games, all the manuals are in really good condition. Not that I'm a big manual person, as I said before. The front of the cover art's kind of messed up and down in the corner. Doesn't bother me so much. Most of it's in pretty decent condition. So, alright, and next one is another PS3 game. I got it at the same table that I got the Tales of Xillia. Now, I played this game before, and I got it when I got my 360, and it was like pretty much one of the very first JRPGs on the 360, which is why I got it, and that's Enchanted Arms. But this time I got the PS3 version. I played it when I got it originally on the 360, and I actually got up to the final boss, and I could not beat that final boss. I always regretted that I couldn't beat it, so I want to go back and try it again. What I didn't do, I think, in the first time, they have like collectible creatures in this game where you can collect them and they can help you in battle. Well, I didn't mess with that at all my first playthrough, so I'm thinking maybe if I mess around with that, I have a little bit more experience with JRPGs now with stuff like Persona, which is kind of similar, I feel. So I'm thinking maybe if I give it another shot, I could beat it this time. Plus, it was only $5, so for $5, I don't mind picking it up. Alright, and the next 3 games are more games that I got from that booth where I bought 2 and got the third one for free. And each one of these were $15, so I paid $30 for 3 games. Each, like I said, buy 2, get the last one free. So the first one is Legaia 2 Dual Saga, which I have Legend of Legaia on the PlayStation 1. That's another game back. I played that, man, I must have still been like maybe in 8th grade or freshman in high school when I played that. And I got up to a final boss, and again, I never actually beat it, so that's one I want to go back to. But this is the sequel to it, and I think people say that this is not as good as the first game, but it still looks interesting. Like I said, I paid $15 for that. The next one is, I'll kind of guess at the how this is pronounced, but it's Makai Kingdom Chronicles of the Sacred Tomb on the PS2, which is this one's a strategy RPG. This one is actually the only one that didn't come with a manual. But again, $15 for this one, and then I guess technically this next one, or any one of them, could have been the free one since they were all $15. But the next one's another PS2 JRPG, and that's La Pucelle Tactics. And from what I understand, this is sort of like a precursor to the Disgaea series. This is sort of the game that same company made before they made Disgaea. And this one comes with the manual. It even comes with like a little gamer. It says official mini guide. Sorry, it wasn't holding on frame. There you go. And here's the manual and the disc. So for $15, I didn't think it was a deal. Plus, like I said, I got one of them for free technically. Alright, and the next game was I think this is the last game I picked up while I was at the convention. and I just had a little bit of money left, so I picked it up, and that's Dreamfall: The Longest Yard on the Xbox. This is supposed to be a pretty interesting game. Kind of forget what the deal with this one is, but it's been on my list to pick up. Doesn't have the manual, and it has a little like Hollywood Video rental sticker on there. I gotta try to get that off if I can, but for $10 I'm happy with this pickup. And the last game that I'm gonna show, but not the last item, is a game. I got this for $25, and it's a Sega CD game, and it's Rise of the Dragon, which is like an old school point and click game. It's sort of like a cyberpunk style type of game, or sort of like Blade Runner type of thing. And even the main character's name is even Blade in this game. So it's pretty cool looking. It's been on my list for the Sega CD. Has the manual, the game, and even has like the little protector thing in there. So for $25, I saw someone else selling it for $35, and then I found this one for $25. So pretty happy with that one. And the last item I'm gonna show, it's not a game, but it's gaming related, and it's a figure. As you can probably see in the background, I'm kind of getting into collecting more figures and everything. So this is the protagonist from Persona 4. I believe his canon name is Yu, and this is a figure of him. He's got the plastic over him, so you can't really see him that well in there. But I was pretty happy to get this. I paid $50 for it, which I didn't think was too bad. But like I said, I'm getting more into collecting the gaming figures and everything. So yeah, that about does it for my Too Many Games 2018 pickups. If you're at the convention, say so down in the description. Let me know what you thought of it. I actually didn't think that this year was as good as the past couple years that I've gone. I felt like there wasn't as many good deals. Granted, last year I went on Sunday. You can kind of haggle a little more on Sunday since it's the last day. But there was nothing there that I was really super excited to pick up or get or anything like that. I kind of find too that I'm just becoming more cheap when it comes to games. I think like there's a lot of games that I saw that I would want to get, but at the same time I was like, I don't want to pay that price though. So I think I'm just getting to be more cheap when it comes to games. But I still had a good time though. So yeah. Let me know down in the description if you have any of these games or what you thought. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Please like this video. And me and my brother do podcasts. We have a couple podcasts that we want to do coming up. I have a review that I've actually kind of written out. I've written my notes up. So that's going to be coming out soon. I just need to record the video. But I want to do this video right away so then I can organize all my games and put them away and everything like that. So yeah, until next time, I'll see you later.